We're going to graduate people from programs. Sort of a highlight for me. It's one of the things I look forward to most during the dockets and calendars we have to go through. I guess let's do some introductions. Molly, if you want to start, if the team will introduce themselves, and then we'll go from there.
I'm Molly Everett. I am the program manager for jail diversion services at NRBCS.
Mark Anderson, I'm Assistant Commonwealth Attorney with Montgomery County.
Alan Mark, Case Management. Adam Cox, also Case Management.
Ashley Neal, Clinician. Owaina Pearson, Case Management.
Jen Phillips, I'll be with Courage Program.
I'll be Alex Strickler. I'm the Human Services Director and the Court Liaison.
For Lenny, you might as well go.
My name is Spalata Martinez, and I was still here at support for years.
Yeah, you still count a little bit. First thing I want to do is introduce our first guest speaker, Christopher Ratcliffe. Christopher, you want to come on down and share with us your remarks, please?
Well, as I said, I'm Chris. Definitely honored and my pleasure to be speaking here today, and just offer some encouragement for people that struggle with any kind of mental health or substance abuse, because I assure you I've been there. I graduated from Dallas High School. Well, let's say I got 4 kids and 2 grandbabies. I'll tell you that about myself. But and been divorced twice because of drugs and mental health. But I graduated from Dallas High School and also graduated from Emory and Henry. Played 4 years of football down there. Done really well through high school, done really well through college. Started the partying and drinking more so in college, and by the time I graduated from college, I just went on a downhill slope for a good solid 15 years, and really more like 20 years before I started progressing back and getting my life back. I met Molly at Inner Life. Is that what it's called, Inner Life? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And built a relationship with her there. She asked me to come and speak today and just offer some words of encouragement. But, I guess one of the biggest things I can say is it's something that you have to work at. It's something that I really keep an eye on every day, so you can't get overconfident about and think, oh, I got it now. I got everything together. I did that on several occasions and ended up right back in my mess. Been to jail over it several times. I think you probably sentenced me a few times. And of course, definitely not proud of any of that. But I've been on the right path now for really going on 5 years, maybe more. I have been on an uphill, been progressing. And over the last 2 years, I've done really well as far as just no drug use and getting my mental health back. I put God back in the center of my life. That's probably, I guess I would say, my main component. I put him first every morning, first thing. He's definitely my hero. And, I do the simple things. I do the little things. I get up, I make my bed. I clean my kitchen. I clean my bathroom. I do those things every day. And I run. I got back into exercise, and I run 5-6 days a week. And, I do the little things and that's what keeps me on track. But I can tell you, I've been to a point where I was suicidal at times. And there was times I thought, hey man, this is just my life. Nothing's ever going to change. But you just got to keep working, and you got to keep believing in yourself. And you got to be honest. The number one environment is to be honest. If you do mess up, if you're struggling, you got to tell somebody. You got to surround yourself with some people that have some compassion for what you're going through. And the moment you do mess up or go down the wrong road, you got to tell somebody. And that's how I, especially over the last 5 years, that's how I really began to progress. Is I guess over the last 5 or 6 years, I've had a couple little slip ups. But the moment I slipped up, the next day I would tell on myself. I would tell somebody what I'd done, and it just helped me get back on track. And I had some people at the community health center that met me with compassion and been able to tell them what was going on with myself, and it's just helped me get in the right direction and stay that way. So God, tell on yourself, be honest, and do the little things. Be disciplined about what you do, and things will go well for you. Thank you.
Chris, thanks for sharing that. I've known you a long time, and it's good to see you where you're at.
Thank you.
Let's see. Kayla Shelton, peer recovery specialist, rooted in recovery.
Bear with me, y'all. Not first. See where you're at, please. I had to write one down. I can't remember all that. Sorry. You did good. Hello, all. Before I start, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude for welcoming me here to share with you all such a special day. It's a huge deal. My name's Kayla Shelton, and I am a certified peer recovery specialist at the Rooted in Recovery Floyd Peer Center. In case someone doesn't know what a peer is already, a peer recovery specialist is an individual who has lived experience with mental health and or substance use that is in recovery and uses their personal journey to support others. And this happens to be my journey in a nutshell. During childhood, I struggled with ADHD, different anxieties, and depression. When with my grandparents, life was what anybody would want, but my home life was completely opposite, which fueled my diagnosis and my mental health declined. Around 11 was the age that cutting and suicidal behaviors showed up. Eventually, I was admitted into acute stays at a psychiatric facility, put on many meds, and into many services. And RBCS, y'all. And I actually work there now. It's really weird. But they raised me pretty much. Yes. So when that wasn't working, I started to self-medicate with marijuana, pills, and a side of alcohol. After all, others were doing it. So it must be cool, right? Yeah, no. Turns out we all just running to escape our reality as we knew it, and it backfired. I became fully addicted by my early teens. That way of life started pulling me further down. I stopped going to school. That got me put on juvenile probation. The only activities I participated in was ditching and partying, which meant I couldn't pass drug tests and got charged with truancy. In court, this is no lie, my lawyer threw his hands up and said, "Send her off. We can't do nothing with her." So off to juvie I went that day. I went to juvie, to foster care, back home to the same ways, attempted suicide, back into another stay at the hospital where I was placed in a 3-month program for mental health and addiction. And the day that I turned 16, I handed out my 16 white roses to my few friends as I was taken from there into a group home until I aged out. I chose to run on back home, to only wind up chasing love in all the wrong places with the same life, harder drugs, further running. Meth and coke was an everyday thing at 18. 20, I had a baby and I still couldn't stop. 21, a felony grand larceny charge. Off to jail I went. When I got out, I swore I wouldn't touch another thing. And I meant it. I was done. Not even a cigarette. I quit. Until I got out, and instead of my mom, my stepdad picked me up and took me straight to the hospital where my mom, sorry if I cry, y'all. Promised I wouldn't cry. I don't know. had been there for days, and seeing my mom like that did something inside of me. By the time I got home, I'd already gave up and back to the runaway from all my pains repeated. Released and back on probation, I wound up flipping mom's car 7 times into my brother's, which is my half-brother, so if y'all get that drift. They're cow filled, and that didn't go good nor look good. Neither did the DUI it came with, or the cow patty they laid my fractured head in. Stunk horribly when I got up. As they pulled me out of the car, I begged my probation officer to get me help. And she sent me to a few rehabs. New Life was my last one, y'all, so I did that too. And I left the first one, Bethany Hall, and when I got into the last one, that's where I met the love of my life. Then tried to kill me because nobody else could have me. And I just wanted to leave. Breathe. Okay, so in the midst of all of that, my heart got ripped out when my daddy was murdered. And for a while I stayed up, which I didn't use until I felt it go hard. So we had PTSD, domestic violence, more addictions to cope, and then alcoholism. I was absolutely miserable, and I had tried everything to quit, but I couldn't stop the vicious cycle. No matter how much I hated it, and by this point, I did complete it. One night, I got down on my knees, and I screamed, and I cussed, and I begged God to take it or take me. The next morning, little did I know that my recovery journey had then begun. My last standing pathway is still my pathway today. Because by miracle and the grace of God, I can say I have years under my belt. And what I thought was impossible, I am living sober and free. I am here, and I am okay. Yes, I still have my diagnosis in the background, but I've learned how to live with them, with managing and maintenance. I have many ways of self-care just tailored to me. I also go to my counseling, I take my meds, lean on my supports, and of course, my God. Best thing is I actually live. Such a big word when you haven't done that before. Taking time to learn and know how and myself. Man, is it beautiful and so worth it. So I leave you with this because every single one of you, you are worth it. The biggest part of learning is unlearning. Becoming is unbecoming. So don't let your past define you, find you, and where recovery can take you. Congratulations, graduates, and for everyone, a wonderful future. Thank you.
The thing it probably teaches all of us, there are lots of people with issues out there in the world, and we've got to find ways to help them, everybody. Sometimes it's helping yourself, but that's sort of the community part of this, that we all need to be involved in taking care of each other. Molly, your turn.
Okay, I think we'll start with Miss Anderson. Amber Lynn Anderson began behavioral health docket on February 27, 2025, and today she's officially graduating. You got to come up if you want. Right.
Got out there the wolf back? Yeah, come back later for the rest of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hold on a second. Mr. Anderson, you have a motion?
I do have a motion, Your Honor, that is to dismiss the charge that's been pending. And congratulations for graduating today and making this a easy and very enthusiastic motion to dismiss.
You have any objection to dismissing?
No.
Good job. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Sara Demiri began behavioral health docket May 22nd, 2025.
You have a motion? Mr. Rhodes, this is yours, I think. I know.
That's correct, Your Honor. She's done tremendous in the last year and a half. She made a lot of good strides.
She really has. So she's earned congratulations and a motion to dismiss, Your Honor.
And I assume there's no objection. No objection. Our pleasure to do both of those. Sarah, Mr. Berry, you are first on the list if you have any comments.
Ooh, I just sat down. Okay. Hold on. I actually wrote something for you, but now I'm kind of nervous. There's a bunch of people here. Okay. Can I face you and only you? If I look at you.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. This last year has been the biggest change of my life. At the start of Docket, I was a heavy addict. I felt as though my life would only know drugs, alcohol, and late night troubles. It was a miserable cycle I couldn't get out of, but with the help of Docket, with the Docket team, I finally had a support group that was able to tend to my problems properly. Through the past year, I have found the confidence in myself to set boundaries, stand up for myself, and make the changes to better myself. I got mental health treatment and that I plan to continue, as well as medicinal help to improve my quality of life. Substance abuse counseling played a big part, as well as having constant responsibilities to attend. In what I would call my new life, I'm experiencing daytime hours, joy, and peace within my day. I have a wonderful job and I'm furthering my education. I finally feel like I'm catching up. I am a productive person in society, but not only that, I am a good person again. I value being kind, considerate, and compassionate. Moving forward, I will continue to work on myself, as that is a never-ending process. I will hold the lessons and memories I've gotten from the last year very closely. My pattern of destruction is over. Ooh. I'll let you get up first here. I'm usually saying things I don't think I get to face everybody. Smalley, you asked me to write something. I didn't. I'm so sorry. I wait to Saudi because your heart. Okay. So I was an addict for about 18 years. I started really young, and I was in and out of the court system for a really long time. I think the first time that I was arrested. No, even. 3 days after I turned 21, I was in jail, alcohol, and it was just a vicious cycle for years and years and years. And 2 years ago in April, when I got arrested, I was so tired of being arrested. I couldn't do it anymore. I didn't get clean and sober for like some morally high kind of reason. I didn't do it for myself. I didn't do it for my son. I was tired of coming here and facing you and other people, respectful. And I remember I walked into Narcotics Anonymous before my first court date, which I don't even think happened until 2025. However, I ended up telling my lawyer, and I told him I was clean for X amount of time and was doing really well. And he started asking me all these questions. And it is, I can get you into something and think, oh, the mental health docket. And I said, oh my God. And he's like, it's basically like drug court for mental health. It essentially. And I was kind of resenting it coming in. However, every 1 year has helped me out more than you could ever realize. The team, my girls, I'm so grateful for everybody for giving me a chance, giving me support. If you're in here and you are struggling with addiction of any sort, I think that you should get help. I think that there's tons of help out there, and there's local help, and I hope that everyone gets the help that they need, because being clean
has literally saved my life. I wouldn't be here if I didn't learn to life myself and help to learn to love myself because I didn't. There was a lot of hatred. And I'm just so glad that I get to start over. So thank you.
Well, thank you. I want to tell both of you that both of you have grown a great deal from the times you came in to begin with. A little bit like you didn't want to be here. Well, I mean, it's the truth, but you persevered and you've done extraordinarily well. And I hope you'll come back, both of you will come back and see us and maybe.
I'm going back and think I'm fine, but that's about it.
And I hope you'll come back and share with us and share with other people in the program, because I think both of you have a lot to offer in that regard too. I'm real proud of both of you.
Thank you.
And thank you all. Well, it's always a fun day to graduate people, and thank you all very much for coming. Again, I think the lessons we learn in here, both from our side of it when we start to the other side of it, are just very important, and it tells us how much we need to work to make this system better for everybody. So thank you all for coming. We have some refreshments, and please stay and do that, and hopefully share with each other some of the other things that you're going to do in the future. Thank you all.